As many of you know, I'm Dr. Alejandro.
And I'm Dr. Emily.
And we're on a mission to rebuild chiropractic one partnership at a time.
We help chiropractors open practices, revive failing ones, and step into their true calling. This is the Path to Victory podcast.
What is going on, everybody? I'm so excited to be here again. One more week with you guys. What a big blessing. What a big opportunity I have to be part of your day, of your morning, of your evening, of your afternoon. You know, I'm super excited to be here. And I'm going to go for a rant. If you know Steph, you know she rants a lot. So I'm going to do my own rant today. I recently went through something with one of the clinics that I don't want you guys to go through that. I want you guys to avoid the mistakes that I've done. I had this conversation with this person earlier, but I didn't repeat it 7 times. I repeated less than 7 times, so that person didn't remember and that person failed on that aspect. I don't want you guys to go through that, and I don't want your team to go through that. And I want your team, your family, your marriage to have the best version of yourself. Before I had a kid, I thought I was busy. I was at capacity. I was making myself feel busy. When I had the second kid, it was more of a, who do I hire to help us? I wish I would have done that with the first kid. So that is something I felt, and I want you guys to avoid that. Because there's a big difference between working hard because you have a mission and destroying yourself because you have no systems. Systems in the clinic, in your business, systems in your house. You should push yourself. I'm a big believer of that. You should develop the discipline to work when you're tired, uncomfortable, unmotivated, when you don't want to wake up. But at the same time, I'm a big believer that you have to protect yourself first. You have to protect your marriage, your health, and your energy. Because the goal is not to look busy. The goal is not to have a successful business, but your personal life sucks. The goal is to build the capacity to serve more people for a very long time. We're not talking about a sprint. We're talking about a marathon here. A marathon. So if you have a business, you know this is a long game, not a short game. And I'm going to talk about a couple points here. And point number 1 is stop treating every discomfort like a warning sign. Unfortunately, we have created a culture here in America where every difficult moment means we need more rest, more balance, more break, more mental health. I believe you should take care of your mental health, but we're just creating a generation that is soft. If you've been in business a long time and you're hiring this new generation, you know this new generation is more soft. They're addicted to their phone and they're more soft. It's unfortunate. I believe sometimes you need to rest. Yes, great. But sometimes you're simply uncomfortable because you're doing something you had never done before. And you need the repetitions to get comfortable. So there is not about rest. It's like if you hit the gym once and you're sore and you don't go back to the gym in 1 month, well, let me tell you, you're still going to be sore the next time you go to the gym. Because the game is consistency. If you hit it for a long time, you know you're not going to be sore anymore. And that soreness is an addiction. It becomes amazing. And this is the same with business. It's a game, guys. The more repetition do you get, the better you get, the more comfortable you get, and the more addicted you get. But you cannot build a clinic, lead a team, raise a family, and become a stronger person without seasons that demand more from you. The question is not always, how do I make this easier? How do I rest more? Sometimes the question should be, how do I become stronger? How do I become stronger? What can I do today to challenge myself? Number 2, motivation is not a business strategy. It is not. You're not going to be motivated every day. You will not always feel motivated to wake up early, to exercise, to follow up with leads, train your team, have a difficult conversation, get behind a computer to work, go see a couple patients. Successful people do not wait for them to feel ready. That doesn't exist. They build the standards that they are able to remove the daily negotiation. It's not about negotiating with yourself. It's just what standard are you keeping. You don't need another motivational video, like Thomas, the guy that says that you go underwater and you're not thinking about food. You don't need all that. You just need to decide what is going to get done regardless of your mood. If you know about Layla, she has something that says F your mood. I love that. Because, do you think I want to be here right now recording this? No, I could be with my kids on the pool. I'm recording this on a Saturday. I could be on the pool right now. But I'm here because I don't want you guys to make the same mistakes. So that's my motivation. My motivation is to help you guys avoid the mistakes that I did. That's why I'm so passionate about this. Your feelings can come with you, but they cannot drive the car. You're sitting on the back on the car seat, or even if you have a truck, put them on the bed over there, and the wind could just let go of the mood and the feelings. Number 3, taking care of yourself is part of serving others. Woo. This is a big one, guys. And I know I talked with Nikki, like I did a talk like this, and Nikki told me, like, dude, this actually like changed my life. That was not my purpose. Honestly, I was not expecting that to change someone's life. But this is important, guys. Working hard does not mean eating terrible, sleeping for a few hours, ignoring your body, like not working out. Your health determines your capacity. You need to understand that when you exercise, when you eat well, when you sleep, when you protect your mind, you have more energy for your patients. Not just for your patients, for your team, your family, your mission. You cannot tell patients that, hey, you need to prioritize your health, follow this, when you're literally treating your body like a rental car. You follow that? Taking care of yourself is not selfish. It is preparation for greater and greater responsibility. That's why I'm a big fan. Before chiropractic school, I had never lifted a dumbbell in my life. I lifted a dumbbell because Emily was going to the gym, and yep, this guy wanted to hit on her, and I want to spend more time with her. So I started the gym. And then I became addicted to the gym. And it's not about being shredded, guys. That's a wrong concept. It's not about having a six-pack. If you are just go to the gym, to the treadmill, and walk for 10, 20, 30, 40 an hour, that can change your life. You're going to be more present. You're going to have more energy for your clinic. But if you have a terrible diet, if you're not taking care of your body, you see 10 people, and then you're exhausted. Come on. That's not a systems problem. You're not taking care of yourself. And there's no system that could change that. You just need to be around someone that pushes you to do uncomfortable things, become comfortable, take care of your body, and it's going to be way easier to take care of the people. Number 4, your first hire might not belong in the clinic. Listen to that. Your first hire might not belong in the clinic. If you hire someone already, your second hire might not be on the clinic. Many entrepreneurs immediately think that we need to hire someone on the clinic. We need a front desk. Sometimes the best hire is someone who removes work from your home. Sometimes the best hire, I'm going to repeat it, is someone who removes work from your home. Well, Alejandro, what is that? It could be a nanny. It could be a housekeeper. It could be someone that prepares your meals. It could be a personal assistant. Those people are giving you hours back to the day. That way you can focus on patient care, leadership, your marriage if you're married, your kids if you have kids, and your recovery. You should not spend your highest energy doing the task that someone else can do for a fraction of the value that you create. It's not easy, guys, but if you do this, it's going to change your life. The purpose is not to become too important to help at home. The purpose is to be intentional and hire the people that can help you around the house, and you can have a greater impact. You think when I come home, I want to do the dishes? No. Do you think I want to do laundry? No. I want to spend time with my wife and my kids. How can I do that? Well, let's hire someone that can help with those tasks. That way, when I come home, 6, 7 p.m., I could be present with the kids and the family. I could put them to bed. Oh, but I can do that when I put them to bed. Well, what about your spouse? Are you going to dedicate attention to your spouse after work? Oh, I'm single. I don't have a spouse. Well, do you want to do all that while you could be like reading something that could help you push forward? You could rest your brain. So that's a game changer. Hiring someone that can help you around, it's not selfish. You're helping that person as well economically. But having someone in your house working is a game changer. It took me a lot of time. It took me Steph, Bailey, Nikki to tell me about this. They saw a video of Emily doing the laundry, and Emily was proud of that. And I was like, wait, why don't we just hire someone that can do that, and we could be more present with the kids, Sam? That's being a game changer. Next point. Buy back your family's time too. Hiring support at home, it's not just creating freedom, but it's creating more time with your kids. It should also create more quality time with your spouse, your children, your nieces, whatever you have around you. There's no victory in building, for me, 6 clinics, for you 1, or whatever you have, while your family receives the version of you that is just tired, drained, no energy. Just used to help. Laundry, cleaning, scheduling errands, repetitive tasks. Then use some of the recovery time to grow the business and some of it to become more present at home. So buy back your time. Next point, do not delegate your responsibility. There's an important distinction between buying back your time and avoiding responsibility. A nanny can help take care of your children, 100%. But they cannot replace you as a parent. Just because you're hiring a nanny doesn't mean you're going to be replaced as a parent. Because if you're thriving in clinic and failing as a parent, let me tell you, you're just failing. A housekeeper can clean your home, but cannot create connection in your marriage. If you have a great business, your marriage is not good, well, you're failing, unfortunately. A clinic manager can lead daily operations, but cannot carry your vision. That is something that you, as a visionary, as an integrator, you have to carry that vision. You're going to delegate the task, but you're going to keep the responsibility. Next point, hard work needs direction. Working 16 hours on the wrong thing will not make you successful. You're just going to become more tired. Numbers are going to stay the same. Business is not going to grow. Hard work becomes more powerful when it is attached to the high target, to the high and the correct target. If you have the correct target that you're aiming for, boom, you're going to get it. But if you just have different targets and you're just shooting to shoot, to waste the bullets, let me tell you, you're not going to move the needle forward. And the numbers don't lie. Next point, stop wearing struggle like if it's a trophy. Sometimes we think that, like, I'm struggling, I'm at capacity, that's a trophy. It's not a trophy. Some entrepreneurs refuse to hire help because they're proud of doing everything themselves. Yes, that happened to me. That happened to my wife. We're part of that. I don't want you guys to make the same mistake. Hiring help, they can clean the house, answer the messages that you don't want to answer on the email, manage employees, see every patient. Then you come home and you're complaining about, I did this, Hire help. Doing everything is not always commitment. Sometimes it's just poor leadership. The goal is to build something that does not collapse because you refuse to let anyone help you. Stay as the visionary, stay as the integrator, and then have people under the pyramid. That's going to help you move the needle forward. Next point is there are seasons for the grind. You should not live at maximum intensity forever. But let me tell you, there's seasons that you need to grind. Opening a new business might require longer days. I totally agree. 6 clinics, about to open 2 at the same time. You think I'm going to be here just behind a computer every day? Let me tell you, no, I'm going to be working. It's a different season. It's a season that needs me present. And my wife is on board with that season. She knows that we're going to be busier, and she's on board with that. Recovering a failing clinic might require difficult conversations, extra attention, different season as well. The important thing is knowing what you're pushing, what results do you want to achieve, and when is the season changing. At what target do we change our season? Next point, capacity comes before expansion. Before asking for more clinics, a new business, more patients, more opportunities, ask whether you have built the capacity to handle them. Can your body handle more responsibility? How are you eating? How are you sleeping? How are you taking care of yourself? Can your marriage handle more responsibility? Because again, if it's destroying your marriage, let me tell you, you should definitely stop and don't keep doing it and take care of your marriage. Can your leadership handle more responsibility? Can your systems handle more responsibility? Growth does not only expose opportunity, it also exposes weakness. So I want you guys to answer this. If you're driving, put it on parking or go back to this episode. Where are you calling yourself burnt out when you're actually undisciplined? What are you doing every week that someone else could do at an 80% of what you're doing? Are you protecting your family Or are you using your family responsibility as an excuse to avoid growing? Yes, these questions are not easy. Are you tired because you're working hard or because you're working without the priorities to achieve your goals? What habits would need to change for your body to support the business you say you want? And the most important for me, are you building a business that serves your family or a business that is constantly stealing time from your family? Because if you're not present with your family, let me tell you, you're failing. One more time. That's the third time I tell you that. And yes, it happened to us. On one season of life, we were knocking on doors. We're knocking on 100 to 200 doors a day, meeting those people. Was it comfortable? No. I didn't have kids. I didn't have money. So we were doing the laundry, doing the dishes, knocking on doors, preparing our own meals, doing everything ourselves. Was it exhausting? Yes. We're working around 16 to 18 hours a day. Did I enjoy it? No. Did I enjoy it now looking back? Yeah. The results are there. Numbers don't lie. But once we have our first child, that's when we started hiring someone to clean the house once a week. Okay. Did once a week help me? Yeah. Did I still have to do dishes and laundry? Yep. Was I still present with the family? Kind of. I was focusing on the wrong things, trying to work hard, trying to work more on things that were not moving the needle forward. Once we have the second child, we're okay, we need more help. So we hire a nanny. Sometimes you need 2 nannies. It depends how many kids you have and how much help do you want. And that doesn't make you a bad parent. That makes you a great parent because once you're with them, you're going to be fully present. But if I try to be a nanny when I'm there with them and I didn't do the job that I had to do that day, I'm not going to be present with them. And then I'm thinking about my business is failing. So definitely hiring a nanny helped us. Now, my next hiring, believe it or not, is someone to work on the farm. Might be a part-time or full-time. I haven't decided yet. But do you think I like working with the cows? I enjoy it. Do I want to do it every day? No. Do they need attention every day? Yes. Do you think I want to be putting a fence out there when it's 102 degrees like today? No. Definitely not. So I need to hire someone that can help me with that. Yesterday, I did it. I was installing a fence with one of my buddies that is helping. Did I enjoy it? Absolutely not. I'm not that type of person. I could be with the kids or I could be working. So now the next move is hiring someone. So you need to write the things that you're doing on the daily and you're going to put it as I enjoy it or I don't enjoy it or I need help. And start hiring help, guys. Be humble enough. Don't let your ego do it. And I'll rub some feathers here. My apologies first, but I've seen a lot of parents that become new parents and they just don't want to hire the help. They feel bad hiring the help and they just want to quit and they want to close everything. Some people are meant to do that. Some people are meant to quit and be just a stay-at-home dad or mom. That's not me. That's not my wife. Some people are called to be that. Okay. But just remember, there's bills to pay. There's responsibilities you need to pay. If you stop working, can you still handle the bills? Can you still have the life that you want? For us, it was no. We want to travel as much as we can and we want to vacation as much as we can and we want to give the best life to our kids. Well, based on that, we're going to need the help because we want to keep working. So just think about those things. It's pretty personal. I went on a rant today because it happened to one of our clinics. The person said that he was working harder. Numbers were doing way better, but that he's working harder. Well, buddy, let me tell you what. You told me the goals that you want, and I'm pushing you to achieve those goals because I'm going to push you as much as you let me because I'm the same type of person. If I hire someone to coach me, I want that person to push me as much as they can. And I expect the same from the people that are around me. I'm going to push you until you literally say, hey, I cannot push more. Well, I hope you have a great week and I can wait to see you guys soon.